Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Zeus, Master of Olympus, episode 22 today. Now guys, I'm going to start off by admitting I am a complete moron, if you haven't gathered already. So we've had this massive financial problem. The last episode, this really plagued us. Last episode I wanted to get working on the elite housing here, but we've been plagued by this financial problem here, and I just realized it's because we have a few things stockpiled here. We've got the fleece stockpiled so we can fulfill a request for an ally, and we've already done that. We needed to stockpile a little bit of fleece so we could send it off to them. So we can stop stockpiling fleece here. We also have this huge amount of wood, and last episode I destroyed one of these timber mills because we had so much wood. For some reason we were gaining loads of wood, and you guys have probably guessed what the deal was. At some point I have clicked stockpile wood. I've started to stockpile this wood, which means we're not selling any of it. We can sell 36 per year. This whole pier is full of 60 loads of wood, just ready to be sold off straight away. But I've been stockpiling it, which means I've not been selling it. I'll just quickly pause here because there is a guy coming in to buy our wood here. Let's look at our financial situation. 30 seconds after I've stopped stockpiling our export here. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. He's gone to this other pier here. What's this guy doing? Is he... no, he's someone else. You guys must get the idea, though. The second I've stopped trying to stockpile wood, we're going to be making a fortune. We're making a little bit of money here selling fleece, but this wood is definitely one of our biggest money makers. It's just so easy to get. Look at this, we're already in our debt anniversary. I know the feeling, guys. The debt anniversary. Ouch. Ouch. We're 1,000 drachma in debt. Is that ship coming? There must be. There must be a ship coming here. What's this guy doing? Okay, not him. Oh, here he is. Lemnos. He buys wood. He also buys olive oil. Cool, let's keep an eye on that. And one of the reasons I think we weren't doing this Arbor of Athena is because we didn't have enough money. Oh, actually, you know what it is? We didn't, we couldn't work on this construction of the Arbor of Athena because we were stockpiling wood. You guessed it, guys. So yeah, this Arbor of Athena couldn't make any more progress because they needed a little bit of wood, just like 4 or 8 planks or something daft like that, and I was stockpiling it. So last episode I was really like confused as to why that sanctuary wasn't being built. Oh come on, where's that ship? It's coming in now. Let's look at our financial situation. Easy sorted. If that guy comes back a couple more times, we're going to be in the money. Oh, here we are already in the money. So that huge problem that we had, suddenly there's a huge influx of immigrants as well. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we have 500 workers needed. Huh. And I think that was because I was stockpiling the fleece, wasn't I? Yeah. A little bit annoying there. That's entirely my fault, and I've only just noticed it. That really kind of plagued us last episode as well. Right, so I'm going to build a couple extra cording sheds here just to get a few more sheeps in. We need as much fleece as possible. Any excess we can just sell, so that's fine. Cool. Let's just get a few extra fleece there. Look at this. We're already in the money. Wow. Now, I was thinking this maybe was a financial thing, that we didn't have these artisans building the thing, building this sanctuary here, but it has definitely been because I was stockpiling wood there, which is entirely my fault. Now, the whole reason we were building this extra settlement down here, we started off up here with this thing, and then over the last couple episodes we've expanded the city down here. In fact, this area down here is now bigger than the original that we started off with here. Huh. We had that problem with water as well, not getting around, but then we built a couple of fountains. We've got a few homeless people. Once again, don't have access to clean water. That's very interesting indeed. We'll stick a fountain right in the middle there and see how that works. Hopefully that will do something. A bit strange that they don't have access to clean water. I've obviously messed up somewhere with the design. Never mind. Looks like the Sanctuary of Athena then. Last episode it had no work done to it whatsoever. It looks like it's almost completed. What's the game speed here? 90%. Okay, yeah, that's about right. So yeah, this episode, I mentioned this last episode, this episode we're definitely going to get working on this elite housing. Maybe we should wait for the Arbor of Athena to be complete. Where should we put it then? We're kind of almost running out of a little bit of space here. I guess it's going to have to go up here. So first thing I'm going to start off with then is, yeah, let's lay it out with a few parks. Something like that. It might have to come out a little bit like that. So just so we can raise the appeal enough that we can place this elite housing. This might not be enough. No, okay, it's not enough. We also need those jugs of olive oil. How annoying. Yeah, we need a few jugs of olive oil to start with as well. Okay. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to place these monuments here. Athlete monument, and then maybe like a 3x3 park. And then a happiness monument. And then once again, another 3x3 park. We'll see how that goes for us. We'll leave this park here just... yeah, I bet if we look at the appeal here, around where these farms are at, it's dirty. It's a really dirty appeal. We can squeeze in as many parks as possible and see if that helps the appeal a little bit. Yeah, something like that. We've just spent a load of money there. Look at our financial situation. Just gone straight in the bin. Cool. So we're producing wood. I did destroy one of these timber mills, but I think that should be okay for the time being. Our workers needed problem. We have 400 workers needed, but that's fine. We also have 400 houses, so we should be okay. And finally, all these trireme wharfs are built, and I couldn't figure out last episode why these trireme wharfs weren't being built. Once again, of course, it's because I was stockpiling the wood for the entire episode. Now we can send these guys home, actually. We'll send the workers home. Each one of these trireme wharfs needs 100 people, of course. I've mentioned that before. Which means suddenly we've got an extra 300 people being able to work. And the amount of workers needed here has hit rock bottom. Before it was about 400, now we're on about 85. So that should be cool. And as we get more and more unemployment... once again, a festival. So many festivals our allies have. When do we have any festivals? I don't think we do. Yeah, so once we get more and more unemployment and unemployment rises, like it has just started to here, we can send a few people off to the military, off to the navy here, and that should be able to balance our unemployment problem. So that's fine. Let's have a look at the appeal then here. What I'm going to do... yeah, we'll kind of squeeze in like this. Nice. And let's see if we can... oh, not quite yet. Of course, we need the jugs of olive oil. How is this... okay, we've built the Sanctuary to Athena. Did I miss this? Yeah, okay, the Arbor of Athena has been complete. I must have just closed this down straight away. You have drawn the great Athena, goddess of warriors, crafts and wisdom, to your city by honouring her with the Sanctuary. Inspired by her very presence, your city's soldiers have grown stronger. That's pretty cool. A grove of olive trees has sprung up near the sanctuary, and she herself has promised to help defend the city itself from both internal and external threats. Very cool indeed. Now, we have a few, not many here, but we have a few olive trees here. So what I'm going to do is go for these growers' lodges. What we can do actually is destroy these artisans guild. Thanks for your help, guys, but we really don't need you anymore. And in that space, in that spot there, I think what we'll do is we'll squeeze in these growers' lodges. Let's go for 6 to start with. That might be enough. That might be okay. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. What I'm going to do as well is destroy that roadblock there. We'll move the roadblock to like down, I don't know, down there or something like that. And we also need workshops. We need these olive presses. So we'll go for, I don't know, that's 5 olive presses. That might do. That might be okay. And then in this space here, we will place a couple of storehouses. And they won't accept anything at all. Apart from olives, which we will get. We'll set that to get. We can get 32 there, and then this other one will set that to olive oil, I think. Just accepting the olive oil, though. We don't want to stockpile olive oil there, really. Yeah, okay. I'm just wondering where these guys get their food from. They must walk over here. I wonder if they can stretch the legs and walk down here for olive oil. I'm sure they will be able to. So soon enough we'll be producing olive oil. I'm going to be sending that, I think, around this top area. This is one of the main reasons I separated these two cities. It really depends on how much olive oil we can produce from these measly amount of trees here. That's a really tiny amount of trees we have there. We might even have too many growers' lodges here, with 6 growers' lodges. It might be too many. It looks like it is actually. We'll leave it for now though. We'll have 6 for now. We don't need any more than that, of course. So I think we'll send olive oil around the top here to start with, at least. Oil vendors, we'll put 1 here. Where are the other 2? 1 here and 1 there. That's going to increase our population like crazy. Looks like we've got the food production for it though, so we should be okay. If we look here, all of these wheat farms that we placed last, 99% complete. What's going off with this one? Taking its time a little bit. 100%? 100% complete? Yeah, all of those wheat farms we placed last episode have finally churned out a nice amount of wheat for us. Brilliant. Yeah, that's really cool. Let's just quickly look at the unemployment. Okay, 45 workers needed. That's absolutely fine. Cool. So yeah, all we have to do now is wait for the olive oil. We lost the games there, that's fine. We can wait for a little bit of olive oil. This is probably going to be sometime next season. Oh, we've got a collapsed building. Oops. Yeah, oh, and the maintenance worker just comes just in time. Like, oh yeah, I definitely was checking out that area. Nope. We'll place another one there. And then once again go for an olive press. All we need is that tiny little bit of olive, and we should be cool. I really can't believe that I was stockpiling the wood as well. That's so annoying. It's held us back like an extra episode. Really sucks. Let's look at our main goals here. We can set aside some of these sheaves of wheat actually. If we look here, where is it? 57 wheat we have. We're actually exporting 24 as well, so we've got a good 80 wheat going off there. We'll set aside 24 there. We also can set aside the jugs of olive oil. We'll do that later. Treasury, things are looking up for the treasury, so that's cool. And once again, we need this golden fleece. We need to do that quest. So let's have a look at Jason. Jason's needed to complete the quest. We've got the 3 triremes eventually. We've got all the wine that guy can need actually. We've got way too much wine. But we do, I was going to say, let's send a few wine off to our allies and just clear up some space with that wine. But we do actually need the wine when it comes to the elite housing. The elite guys like their wine. So, yeah, we'll save all of that wine. We'll stockpile that for now. What else do you need, Jason? 8 horses? We can do that quite easily. Food, we can work on food as well. That's not a problem. I think the biggest deal is these horsemen companies. And that's of course why we're building this elite housing in the first place. Okay, I tell you what, guys. All we're doing now is waiting. So I'm going to stop the recording, and then we'll come back once we have some olive oil. Save you guys a little bit of time. So there it is, guys. We've produced our olives. I think maybe for this year. Yeah, the next harvest is in January, so we've already harvested this year's crop at the start of the year, and they're already 39% ripe, so that's pretty cool. All of the olives we've produced have gone straight to this olive oil here, and look at this, we're already carrying away a little bit of olive oil there. yeah, we might have to pay attention to that as well, because this guy is obviously going to buy some as well, and no doubt this guy is off. Okay, no goods. I was going to say no doubt that guy is off to buy some as well. We can watch then as this city, or this part of the city, all upgrades. That's pretty cool, isn't it? This guy's going around here with... Okay, stop doing it. I was going to say this guy's going around with olive oil. There he is, look. Isn't that awesome? We just got a happiness monument there as well. That's cool. So he's going to go around and upgrade all of these buildings. No doubt there's going to be the odd building that can't be upgraded there. Yeah. Is this guy going? Yeah, he's going off to buy some as well. We'll keep an eye on how quickly this part of the city consumes olive oil. If it's consuming the olive oil fairly slowly and we end up with a huge stockpile of olive oil, then we could upgrade this part of the city as well. We can work on that as well. We definitely have to pay attention to the population as well. Now we have 17 olive oil already. Look at that, wicked. Which means... Yeah, which means we can set up the elite housing here. Yeah, look at that. Cool. We'll put that road in. We don't want any of these really expensive buildings to dissolve. It sucks enough when the common housing, which costs 20 drachma, sucks when they dissolve because they're placed next to a road. It would doubly suck, or it would 10 times as much suck if the elite housing dissolved. So we'll definitely get the road there. I think 4 for now is cool. Yeah, 4 for now is pretty cool. Let's put some houses here, not houses, some parks, just to claim this space and also improve the appeal just a little bit there. Tell you what we'll do, we'll I think maybe just put in that happiness monument. We picked up that happiness monument. We'll pick that up. What are these guys doing?
Second place at the games.
Ah, okay, these are the guys that made second place at the Olympian Games. Never mind. So yeah, all we need now, cultural pursuits by the looks of things. Cool. We'll have to go for the regular agoras and everything like that. Instead of a common agora, actually, we can go for the grand agora, which has space on either side. I think this will be... Yeah, that's going to be enough space for them. Yeah, guys, all they have to do is patrol down there and back again, so that should be fine. We're going to need the usual things, actually. Like fountains. I'll squeeze these in here. Infirmary. Which are never... The infirmaries are actually really bad for the appeal. Yeah, infirmaries are never really that good for appeal. Cool. Well, we'll get that in there anyway and face any problems when they arise. Cool. Fountain, yes, and a maintenance office for sure. We don't want any of these expensive buildings to burn down. We really don't want that. And then we'll go back to the agora here and we'll place the usual things to start with. So food. Oh, look at this population milestone, 5,000 people. Yeah, that really wouldn't have happened if I didn't notice that I wasn't selling that wood. All of this cool, awesome stuff. Look at these. We've got a little bit of a navy going. We've got these huge sanctuaries. We've got a whole city is upgraded here. That looks really, really cool. That's a really nice sight to see. I thought there might be the odd building that hasn't upgraded. Yeah, I thought there might be the odd building that hasn't upgraded because of the appeal. But it looks okay, actually. We can squeeze in the odd column here and there as well. Look at that, yeah. Yeah, we'll go along here like that. Very lovely indeed. But all of these buildings look okay, actually. Apart from these ones, which are dissolving as I speak. Oh, wow. They're going deep. Okay, not enough cultural pursuits. Okay. Well, we'll get back to that later. I don't really care about that for now. What we are thinking about, of course, is these buildings here. These are all abandoned. Cool, so we got the food, we got the fleece. What else then? Oil. And then the other 3 here, which I never use. So they're the standard food, fleece, and oil. We have now. What was it? Where is it? Arms, wine, and horses. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to put a roadblock, I don't know, somewhere there. And then we've got to think about storage as well. We need to get that food up here to start with. So we'll go for a granary. And we'll get this to accept everything, maybe. Or we can get wheat for sure. And we'll put it at like 16. Because look at all this wheat, all these wheat farms here. The delivery boys are going to be loving this. Just delivering wheat just down to this granary that's right there. They'll be loving that. Just makes their life incredibly easy. Clear a bit of space there as well, because I'll put a storehouse about there. That'll do. And then in this space, we'll squeeze a maintenance office. Nice. So the storehouse here, we're going to have to don't accept anything for now. But we do want to get wine, we want to get olive oil, we want to get armor, we also want to get fleece. And I think 8 of each makes sense. We've got a stock limit of 32 here, 4 different things we want to get, so 8, 16, 24, 32, yeah. Cool, yeah, 8 times, just doing some simple math here, 8 times 4 is 32, so yeah, we should set all 4 of these to a limit of 8. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, okay. And we'll see if that works. These are directly trying to get... This guy's going out of his way to go and pick things up. Cool. What else then? We need horses. I'm going to call the episode soon, but I just want to get this really nicely set up for now, I think. Definitely. So we need horses. We can go here to the security tab and military workshops. Cool. Trireme Wharf, we've already got them. The horse ranches are 200 drachma each. What a rip-off. Cool. We'll get a building of this. In fact, actually, Jason's Hall, the Hero's Hall, needs 8 horses, which I think means we're going to have to build 2 of these horse ranches. I think. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure if these are connected. Are you connected to a road like that? Just dirtily placed on the side there. I think so. I think they are. And I'll tell you what, we'll put a roadblock there, just so they make the way down here. Just so, yeah, the maintenance worker does their thing there. Isthmian games, we won those games. That's wicked, because that must have something to do with the extreme boost in population here. Because we've been losing games left, right and centre. Suddenly we increase the population and we start to win the games. That's pretty cool. We've got a couple of nice looking monuments here though. Cool. I think one of these should go here. For sure. A nice population monument. We'll see how that's affected. Yeah, that's cool. And then the other one, I think here. Like I said, the infirmary is dirty. Yeah, look at that. Spot on, very appealing. That's worked out wonders for us. I'm going to call the episode here, guys. We've set ourselves up very nicely. Of course, we need the culture venues. I almost forgot about those. We need the philosophers. We need the gymnasiums and things to give these guys cultural access. But we can squeeze that in. We've got the finances for it, and that should be going well. So we'll work on that next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I really cannot believe that last episode I had that wood on stockpile for the entire episode. Just couldn't figure out why the economy had ground to a halt and why the buildings weren't getting built. What a stupid mistake. Never mind, we've got the money now and it's all good. I think things are looking up. We should probably get this thing sorted soon. Look at this, we can even set aside olive oil for the colony. All we need now is this final goal. The hardest one, of course, of returning the golden fleece. So we'll work on that next episode. I hope you enjoyed this, guys, and I will see you guys next time for another episode of Let's Play Zeus, Master of Olympus.